Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Denver, sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Terrence Mann, Cam Thomas out there with MP. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. And for the Nuggets, Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Pass to Clowney. Here's MP. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 3-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. They very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Going into the offseason, Clark, a priority for the Nuggets was adding depth.
Jokic himself bluntly made it clear that's what they needed. Denver was worn down by the end of that OKC series. You could see it. And depth was a strength for each of the conference finals. I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Murray. He had 28 points in the win against Detroit.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night.
Here's MP. Stewart finds MP. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Gordon outside. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Denver in the lead. Left side, Hardaway. Outside, Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP shot is good.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Hardaway. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Hardaway's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Brooklyn also changing it up. Wilson comes in for Clowney, and Williams is subbed in for Mann. Outside Watson. Pass to Pickett. Inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Thomas outside. The three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Denver has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pickett passes to Valanciunas. Here's Pickett. The ball's knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Watson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Nets have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. The kick out to Williams. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Denver. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Valanciunas can't get it to go. Pass to Thomas. From deep, MP. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No short. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Stay on him.
And the Nets with possession here. 6-point lead.
Come around.
MP, the pass to Johnson. MP outside. 5 on the clock. MP with a step. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He dropped 56 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Murray for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Watson. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. And he's going for the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
MP shot is off. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Jokic finds Johnson. Outside Murray. Outside Johnson. No good with the triple. Brooklyn leading by 14. MP outside. And there's the drive. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jokic. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Here's Jokic, dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to MP. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Thomas misses. Pass to Jokic. From downtown, no good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
So many potential winners here. I'm looking into my crystal ball, but it's cloudy. I just can't figure it out, guys.
We know who the favorite will be, Shaq. Stop it. We know the 4 or 5 guys who will challenge him. After that, it's anyone's guess.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Denver Nuggets. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 15. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Gordon outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got 4 rebounds now. Thomas finds MP. The jump hook. And that's off the glass and in. MP's got 26 points.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The kick out to Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Good read from Murray right there, getting it out to the shooter.
MP against Murray. MP, the pass to man. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. He's off on that one. Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Johnson for 3. Gordon. Second chance effort. Jokic passes to Murray. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Timeout.
Murray's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Denver, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Seeing where the Nets are, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
For 3, Hardaway, they get the rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Nets leading by 15. Here's MP. Yep, that one's good. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Murray from outside. Murray buries it from deep.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Here's MP. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
For the Nuggets, Brown comes in for Gordon, and Brown subbed in for Hardaway. And that one misses.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some. Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
MP high post. He's against Murray. Launches a 3. MP shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Getting it done from the in-between area, MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Back to Murray. 4-3. Buries it from 3. Murray's got 10 points.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Muscling it home, MP.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Holmes comes in for Johnson. And it's Watson in for Jamal Murray. Outside Watson. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the long J.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
MP finds Williams. MP looking around. And he gets it to go off the front iron. MP's got 39.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
MP outside. MP getting it done for Brooklyn. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Johnson. He's out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the three. Here's MP. With contact. MP for two.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Outside Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Watson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wolf. The drive by MP. And down it goes. 2 points. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Murray, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
MP, no good. Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Brown. Left side Brown. Lets it fly from 18. And again, Denver, no good.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too. And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Watson. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. The kick out to Johnson. Fires the three. Tips it up. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 18. MP inside. Defended by Hardaway. Here's Thomas for three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
And Thomas right there just did a great job making himself available, getting to his spot, ready to fire.
Murray from outside. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to MP. This one for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Cans it with nobody near him.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Murray against MP. And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Hardaway from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Clowney's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And so that wraps up the season series between these two clubs. And they must be pleased to have finished things off at 2-0 against the Nuggets.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Drills it from deep.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
MP outside. And the layup is good. MP's got 59 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Drains the triple.
This is Hardaway's game. A quick trigger shooter who wants to score as often as possible.
On the wing man. Back to MP. There's the three. And another one.
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for fourth most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Well, the weekend has officially begun. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
It's a long season. They're midway through, but both teams look like they're dragging themselves across the finish line. Got to find a way to catch that second win.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Terrence Mann. MP out there with Cam Thomas. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Wolf in at the power forward position. And for Utah, Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Anderson is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Yeah, look, you know Markkanen has this kind of range. That defense has got to get out on him.
Here's Wolf. Buries the long-range jumper.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Bailey misses. MP outside. Takes a shot at the elbow. Markkanen pulls it in. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Anderson slams it in.
You could just see Anderson there looking to jam it.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Here's Collier, following the basket by MP. Collier, that's good.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
MP up top. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Into the lane. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. No one covering.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Stewart passes to MP. And they pick up 2. MP's got 6 points. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots the 3. That's a miss. He's made 1 and missed 1. Brooklyn trailing. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Denver delivered quite a performance. He contributed 62 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Hands it from downtown. And that's now 8 points for Ace Bailey.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Markkanen is a shooter. Comes right back down to answer the 3 on the other end.
MP kicks to Thomas. And here's MP for 3. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. And he banks in the layup. Collier's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's MP to the left wing. 3-pointer. Man gets the bucket.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
And it's Collier missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we play. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nurkic is out there with George Niang. Then there's Bailey. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. Back to Johnson. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Man finds MP. Five to shoot. Oh, get up, MP. Woo!
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Anderson outside. Now, here's Nurkic. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock. Bailey passes to Anderson. Takes a 3. They get it back. Here's Nurkic. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Nurkic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
From the high post. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Bailey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bailey's got 10 points in the game.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
MP with the bounce pass. 1:10 left in the first half. Johnson from outside. Utah with the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Pass to Bailey. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Well, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Walker Kessler, he's jacked in for Nurkic. And it's Collier in for George Niang. He doesn't get the second one.
And no doubt, one of the more polarizing prospects in this year's rookie class. Bailey makes shots few others can, but he's still adding strength and polish to his all-around game.
From 8. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Collier.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
MP, no good.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Anderson trying to free himself up. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Markkanen. And it's Bailey in the corner. Off target with his 3. MP getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll return shortly.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole weekend, all the events on the court and off the court.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Nets.
Well, they got a lift from their bench. Those guys came in, got the buckets, and took some pressure off their starters.
They have contributors up and down that roster. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So it's Brooklyn now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Cam Thomas. He's out there with MP. Isaiah Stewart out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Wolf at the power forward. And MP throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Pass to Markkanen. Now Kessler. Guarded by Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Kessler passes to Baylor. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Anderson's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 11. MP with the bounce pass. Mann finds MP. Back to Mann. Nets passing it around. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back over to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many Finnish players in the NBA. I know Lauri is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland, and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
And Utah turns it over again. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at MP. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Here's Collier. He's got 8. Anderson inside and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Niang's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Pass to Wolf. It's Thomas on the wing. The 3 from... And a first time out of the game called for Utah. .35 seconds left in the third. Martin, the pass to Nurkic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nurkic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Hendricks. He has yet to score. Here's Markkanen. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Niang out there with Nurkic. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Martin. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Markkanen can't get it to go. And so MV will bring it up for the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. On the wing, Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Nets lead by 17.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
6 on the shot clock. Ashton Niang launches it. Here's Nurkic. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Stewart checked in for Brooklyn. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Martin, the pass to Hendricks. And here is Markkanen. Fires for 3. Niang, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Wilson. Plays it up and banks it in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Right side, Markkanen with the shot. They get the rebound.
Ah, it's good! Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Williams outside. Now MP. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. MP's got 38 points.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
The Jazz call timeout. Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP outside. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Anderson the screen. Here's Collier, covered by MP. The Jazz with another miss. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Wolf. Now MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Brooklyn.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anderson. Rebound by Williams.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
MP looking around. Shot on the wing. Misses. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long, everyone.